Alrighty, this is just a quick look at the Kamen Rider Gaim Capsule toy series of the Lockseeds. Got a couple of Lockseeds I didn't already have, the pine and the dongri, of course, over here. And then I got an orange, just to have an extra orange lying around and for comparison purposes. These are the capsule toys. There's a few differences between these and the DX toys, and even a few differences between these and the candy toys. Although the candy toys are a lot more similar to these. So here is the orange DX Lockseed that comes with the driver. And here's the orange candy toy Lockseed. And you'll notice there's like a slightly different mold. This curves in a little, angles in a little bit at the bottom, whereas this one doesn't. Also, if you pop them open, well, I guess not doing that. Popping open does the same thing. But the DX ones have a spring-loaded mechanism. It's going to lock, and that holds it in place open when the driver opens it up. The capsule toy is just gravity. Once you can see there's a tab here, and there's a tab on the other side that hits a clip under here. And once you push it past that tab, it just falls down, and you can snap it into place and lock it, but it doesn't. There's no spring mechanism to hold it open. It's just purely gravity that pops it open. You also notice the stickers on the inside. Since there is not a light in the capsule and candy toy versions, it has kind of a reflective, shiny sticker, which I actually really kind of like the way the effect versus the light up one. The light up one is more dynamic when it's actually powered on and in the driver and lighting up for everything. But if you just want to display one in the driver, I think these are better for just straight up display purposes because you can see a lot more of the detail in the orange cross section here in the toy itself. One of the things that differentiates these from the candy toy series is it still uses the translucent orange plastic behind the sticker and down here like the DX toy does, whereas the candy toy has a solid, brighter opaque orange plastic behind the sticker, and the sticker isn't shiny. It's just all the detail is the same level. It's not a metallic sticker. It's just a printed sticker. You'll also notice up here there's a little gap because in the candy toy, whereas this is all one piece on the DX versions, the capsule toys and the candy toys, this is a separate piece that mostly just so they'll fit in the capsule, I believe. They come bagged, and then you assemble them, and you just snap that on. Other than that, it works exactly the same. Also on the back, you'll notice that it doesn't have the two buttons here to differentiate which object it's attached to, which means this does not have the orange charge and orange power noises that would work in the Muso Saber. This will work in the driver just fine, but it won't have the Muso Saber specific sounds in it because it only has one cycle of sounds. There's no power switch to turn it on. It's purely based on button presses. And one of the things that's neat, and we'll cycle through all the different things, is that based on the placement of that button, like it doesn't make the unlock noise automatically when you open it like this one does. But again, due to the placement of the button, if you hold it in your hand, kind of like they do on the show, it kind of hits right here at this knuckle, which means if you do it right, you can actually get this sound of fire as you push the button back. And that's just kind of squeezing right there, squeezing it back against that part of your thumb or that part of your hand as you push the lock sound back. And again, same with pine. It helps if I turn it on. Oh, there we go. Pine. Yeah. Dongri, the acorn thing. And just a quick show you off on the inside of these. There's the pine center. I really love the way the light kind of radiates out as you rotate it. It's really kind of neat. And then dongri, the little acorn with the hammer. I really hope we get that hammer as a roleplay toy because that looks like it's going to be fun. So yeah, here they all are all together, and they cycle through one series of like you turn them on and they make the unlock noise. The first button press. The second press makes the noise as if it were attached to the driver. And it will go in a cycle. It will reset back to the beginning after a minute or two. Yeah, see? Pulverize and destroy. And Dongri. And there's that. And then because he's got the Baron undersuit, he's going to have the Baron noises, whereas Pine has the Gaim noises in it. And then once you hit that point, how you press it next determines which sound fires next. It will fire one of the weapon sounds. Press it once, it'll do orange squash. Press it twice, it'll do Olay. Press it 3 times, it'll do sparking. It'll only do one. Once you do the attack noise, it then cycles through to the final noise and then back through the series again. You have to keep going through the series to do the different attacks. Versus this one, whereas if you just once it's attached and open, you can do different attacks as many times as you want. And it won't reset. So for orange, we'll do it once. Oh, it already reset. Okay. There's the attach to the belt. And then if you press it once, it'll do orange squash. And then press it again. And that's the whole cycle of noises there. Alright, we're back. Apparently somebody hit and run my coworker's car out in the parking lot during an event we had here at the station tonight, so I had to go out there and help him see if we could find the security cam footage for that. So that's the whole cycle of noises on the locks. Now with Pine we'll do two attacks. We'll do the Olay, and with Dongri we'll do the sparking. But so yeah, you cycle through it. Pine, unlock, attach to the belt. And then hit it twice for Olay. And then we'll do the Kamen Rider Gaim Pine Arms. And that's the whole cycle for Pine. And then we got Dongri. Kamen Rider Gaim Dongli Arms. And that's all of them. I'll show you attached to the belt. I didn't bring the saber in again because those particular noises are not part of it. So they do function as normal. They're a little quieter than the DX versions. They don't light up, but they do function in the belt as well. So you got it. And you can make it. You see the shine there. That really kind of looks like it's lit up. The way they did that sticker, it's really kind of nice. But yeah, so there they all are, functioning with the belt. Like I said, they're not as full featured as the as these. They don't have the little game when you're not connected sounds. They don't have they don't cycle. They don't have any way of indicating what they're attached to or cycling through the attacks once they're attached to the belt like the DX ones do. But they function just fine with the driver itself, and they're just if you don't want to buy the DX versions of every single Lockseed, especially some of the secondary ones. If you get the driver, you're going to get the DX Orange. But Pine and Greedon, all the ones that are going to sell separately, will have a capsule toy or candy toy version, which only run about $3 or $4. So yeah, they're a cheaper alternative to the shinier, fancier, light up ones. They don't light up, but they still have all the functionality you need to work in the driver, which is nice. So yeah, thanks to CS Toys, I got these from them. I've got some more good stuff on the way from them this week, so we'll show those off probably in a couple of days. But there it is, the Dongri, Pine, and Orange capsule toy Lockseeds.